We've got a new twist on CBD to share today. Matt Wide from Your CBD Store is with us to tell us about Trim, an industry first weight loss product. Exciting. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's just get right into this, because I think people are going to be very excited about this. New products, obviously, throughout. However, the Trim. Let's talk about Trim.
Yeah, this is the most unique product, and how it came about is they actually ran clinical trials. And when it comes to most like weight loss or CBD products, you can't just claim it does something. You need to actually have the data and the clinical trials behind it. So what's unique about the clinical trials is 100% of the people that were in the trial that used the products lost weight, and 100% of the people on the placebo gained weight.
Oh, really?
That's how significant the clinical trials were. And so how it works is it's based with THCV.
Okay.
So if anybody thinks of THC, most of them
Yes.
associate that with the munchies.
Yes.
Which is not in our products. THCV triggers it the opposite in the body. So THC will give you the munchies, it triggers your receptors for that. And THCV is an antagonist. It actually blocks those receptors, it binds to those receptors, so it suppresses the hunger.
Okay.
So just by doing a capsule or doing that oil every morning, that's how it can suppress that hunger and get you through the day without having those munchies.
I mean, clearly, it's got other products in it as well.
Yes.
Your
yeah.
typical products.
Yeah, it's a full spectrum product.
Okay.
And what makes that unique is during these clinical trials, we can use all that data, and that's what's so important. During these trials, they found it actually lowered like blood sugar. Sleeping patterns were better. They tested through the Fitbits that they were wearing. So there's so much health benefit to just this one product, just from these clinical trials, that people are able to use this for a vast variety of things. And then they can also use it with other different products too.
Okay, so you coincide this with other CBDs.
Yep, for like another
that you would
nighttime
need.
product or
Correct.
something like
Okay.
this. This could
That
be your
makes sense.
daytime one. Or a lot of people too are taking it like an hour before they eat. If they have certain meals, they tend to overeat to try to
Right.
help suppress that hunger and those cravings as they're eating as well.
Okay, but you still want to eat. We still want to make sure that everybody's
Yeah,
eating.
all it is just to
It's
keep
gonna-
it so people don't want, to overeat.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just keeping that at normal, just
Makes
suppressing
sense.
that hunger, because once we all have that,
And
we like to eat.
Yes, exactly. Or when you're
Snack.
watching a football game.
Yep,
or
exactly.
something like that. So this one comes in a capsule or a tincture.
An oil tincture you put under
Okay.
your tongue, yes.
Fantastic. All right, now I know you have another product called Beyond.
Yes,
And
this
tell
is.
us about that.
This is super unique. Yep. Because there's different types of products that you can or can't sell, and basically our doctors developed a Delta 9 Beyond product. So it's still 0.3% or under. What's important with our products that when we develop these, they all have the QR codes for the lab reports on them.
Oh, that's good
so you
to
can
know.
make sure they're 100% legal and they're under that 0.3%. But these have 400% more of the other cannabinoids and chemicals in the plant.
Okay.
So when we talk about therapeutic benefit for somebody, they're going to absolutely love the way this one feels. We have an indica and sativa. So all that means is you have ones that are tailored with all these other chemicals to help you either relax at the end of the day, or the sativa, my wife and her sister use at our stores. It gives them a lot more focus and a little bit of uplift as they relax throughout the day. So it helps with people with some of that stress anxiety. It helps them focus that in.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
So how long does it last in your system?
So with this stuff, it's nice because you can take it during the day, but if you're taking like a sativa during the day, it'll give you a little more focus. We just don't want people taking it after 2 or 3 o'clock, because then it can be hard for them to unwind and
fall
relax
asleep.
at the end of the day. So most of these products are tailored towards certain times of the day, and that's why the education that all of our staff have at our store is so important for us to be able to kind of find the right products for them.
Yeah, I love that you guys have that, and I didn't know, having these little
QR codes.
the QR code helps with that. So that's awesome. So for those that are kind of questioning, is this going to be a good product for me? I want to know, like lots of people want to know that research. So that's great information.
Yeah.
All right, so for fall, I know you have some other fun products.
Yeah, the main one we'll talk about is just our apple spice.
Okay.
It's so funny
Everybody
because,
loves apple
man,
spice.
and it's one of those that came out last year, and they didn't realize how many people were really going to like the apple spice. So we came out with this again for this fall. I'm sure we'll carry it for a while, so people that take CBD, just normal CBD on a regular basis, are able to get a new flavor for a little
New
while.
flavor.
Which
Love
is
it.
always good too.
Okay, and where can they find you, Matt?
So we're on 45th Street, 1650, so we're across from Shields in that Prairie Stone Center.
Okay.
As well as if anybody stops in this week and mentions they saw us this morning, we're going to actually give them 15% off these products that we showed today for this entire week for them.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Your CBD store. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Coming up on today's show, we're checking in with GG's for an update on their rebuilding.